Good day, I am Ahizi Antoinette and this is ISS Plus News. Now, the headlines. Nigerians storm Republic of Benin on independence green work. President Patrice Talon holds a dialogue with political parties. Zazu Emirates Council honor ISM Aduna University, Cotonou. Non-teaching workers trained to withdraw services from WAEC offices nationwide from October 14. Nigeria Youth Service Corps approve hijab. Now the news in details. Nigerians celebrated the 59th independence in the Republic of Benin with an event tagged Green Work. The event was a clarion call to the Nigerian youth and diaspora to rebrand the negative image of Nigerians internationally. ISS TV correspondent was there live at the event.
Good day, Nigerians, and happy independence. We are here live in the Republic of Benin to participate in the Green Walk 2019. As you can all see, it's raining, but it's not going to stop us from doing what we want to do. So give a shout out to Nigeria. Yay! Happy independence.
Happy independence to you too.
Okay, tell me, what is the essence of this Green Walk here?
To celebrate my country, Independence Day, we need to celebrate.
I'm Shola, the son of the Most High, aka Infinity. This is Benin Republic, and we are making it happen live and direct. Now, this is Green Walk. As you can see around me, look at the green. It's green everywhere. So we're making it happen here. This is Green Walk. We've been doing this for 5 years. Now, let's do it again. We have the Nigerians in diaspora now. Now, let's sing the Nigerian national anthem.
Happy independence.
Happy independence.
Okay, so why are you here?
Yeah, I'm here to cover the event and I'm here to also support my brothers.
This is Becky Jima reporting from ISS TV Plus.
As announced in July 15, 2019, during the meeting between Patrice Talon and some political parties, the national dialogue begins in a few days. According to information, the requirement of Patrice Talon to hold a dialogue has not changed. Indeed, the head of state had specified the political parties should obtain the legal existence before the holding of the dialogue. This is the reason why instructions had been given to the minister, Saka, Alafia, to allow parties to comply. To date, 3 parties among those who were in difficulty have obtained the legal existence. These are the DUD, UDBN, and FCBE that have met the requirements of the Ministry of the Interior and Public Security. According to the list of parties invited to the dialogue published by Fraternite, they are the Democratic Renewal Party, the Republican Bloc, the Progressive Union, the Democratic Union for a New Benin, the Unitarian Dynamics for Democracy, the Movement of Allies committed to the emancipation of Benin, the Carry Forces of an Imagined Benin, and the First Carry Party for the Development of Benin. The convocation ceremony of ISM Aduna University, which was held on the 28th of September 2019, was honored by the Zazu Emirates Council of Kano, Nigeria. The registrar in the speech urged students to be good ambassadors of their country in diaspora. The National Youth Service Corps had said that it will allow female corps members who are Muslims to use white shoulder-length hijabs for religious purposes. On the use of the hijab, the NYSC does not issue the hijab as part of the uniform. However, the NYSC management allows corps members to use a white hijab that drops at the shoulder level for religious purposes. The Non-Academic Staff Union of Education and Associated Institutions, NASU, members working in Nigerian offices of West African Examination Council, WAEC, will withdraw their services as from October 14. The General Secretary of NASU, Peters Adeyemi, in a statement on Sunday, September 29, said the action, which is slated to commence on the October 14, became necessary following WAEC management delay in responding to the union's previous letters. On the letters, NASU listed review of scheme of service, need to create more establishments for its members, refusal of the management to implement the policy on ex-gratia, also dichotomy of payments allowance to members serving council's meeting, among others, as its request. Adeyemi said none of the union's letters to WAEC management has been responded to so far. He therefore expressed concerns about the nonchalance of WAEC management in the treatment of these important lingering issues, which could put the global campaign for decent work policy and well-being of workers in WAEC Nigeria for jeopardy. It is on this premise it gives the management a period of 21 days from the date hearing to positively resolve all the issues listed above. He concluded that failing to do this would leave the union with no other option than to direct her members in WAEC throughout Nigeria to proceed on total strike by Monday, October 14. And now to the entertainment news. It was an emotional evening for the BB Nigeria housemates on the 30th of September 2019, as their colleague Diane was evicted from the show. Fred was given the Vectimate Auto Power holder, and he was made to pick from 2 cranes. Unfortunately for Diane, Fred was made to pick from 2 cranes, and he picked the named crane Diane, and she was evicted from the show. Popular Nigeria actor superstar Wizkid has released his anticipated single-titled album, Joro. But sadly, most of his fans have reacted to it on social media, saying it's just noise. And now we've come to the end of the news. I am Ahizi Antoinette, and this is ISS TV Plus News. Thank you for staying with us.